Welcome back to this week's gaming news recap, where we give you the highlights in gaming news from this past week. Although Gamescom took up much of the news cycle this previous week, several companies still found the time to put out more information for some current and upcoming releases. We've got you covered here on the channel with all the news highlights, so make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Let's jump into the news. Some disappointing news dropped this week around Halo Infinite and the release schedule for this upcoming winter content. The Forge mode, which was scheduled for release this month, has been delayed till November. The current Battle Pass, the game's only form of progression currently, has been extended from its original end date in November all the way to March, making it a 10-month-long Battle Pass. To compensate players, the pass will see an additional 30 levels added to complete. Season 3 of Halo Infinite, titled Echoes Within, will launch on March 7th, 2023, and run through June 27th. For players who were looking forward to the co-op campaign that was scheduled to be added by the end of August, 343 has announced that network co-op will still be coming to the game this winter. However, split-screen co-op has been completely scrapped. For many fans, this has been a disheartening piece of news after 343 promised to bring split screen back after its notable absence in Halo 5. For a full list of improvements scheduled to come this winter, you can check out the roadmap on the screen now, or the link in the description below. I must say, from an outsider's perspective, it really seems like some serious mismanagement has happened. Halo was the flagship franchise of the Xbox, and to see the problems that the game has been plagued with. Again, let me state clearly, the management of the game seems to be the problem. It's making me very concerned for Microsoft's management of all their new acquisitions. If they can't handle their biggest and most beloved first-party IP that has been an icon since 2001, how can they manage all of Bethesda, Activision, and more? Splitgate, a small indie shooter that combines Halo-style combat with Portal, announced the end of its current game development. This comes as a huge surprise as the game has exploded onto the gaming scene since months before Halo Infinite released. The reason for the end of development, however, is not a negative. 1047 released a detailed statement explaining how they built Splitgate as a college passion project, and as they have been growing the game, they keep encountering problems that are in the very foundation of the code. So instead of trying to rebuild on a broken foundation, they've taken the time to build their team up with experienced devs and technicians, and are creating a brand new game in Unreal Engine 5 that will still be a free-to-play shooter in the Splitgate universe. Even with this announcement, they will still be adding the next Battle Pass to the game on September 15th, and making it completely free for everyone as a thank you for playing and supporting the game. I'll definitely be waiting excitedly for news from 1047 on their next Splitgate game. Assassin's Creed has announced that their next game is indeed titled Mirage, as the leaks indicated. We will be finding out more about this game during the next Ubisoft Forward in a few weeks. But for now, at least we know the name. Konami will be announcing a new game from a series loved around the world during the upcoming Tokyo Game Show. Speculation ran rampant as fans guessed games from a Metal Gear Solid Games remaster to a brand new Silent Hills game. Keep your eyes peeled from Tokyo Game Show on September 15th through 18th. A major acquisition deal was announced this week. NetEase, famous most recently for developing Diablo Immortal, will be acquiring Quantic Dream, best known for games like Heavy Rain, Detroit Become Human, and the upcoming Star Wars Eclipse. A lot of concern has been going up in the Star Wars gaming community, as Eclipse already had several major problems behind the scenes, as well as numerous campaigns against Quantic management. Many are afraid that NetEase will only bring in and build in tons of microtransactions into the game, like they have done with the free-to-play Diablo Immortal, where it literally, not an exaggeration, takes hundreds of thousands of dollars to fully level up your character. Only time will tell how much NetEase will interfere with their new studio. But here's to hoping that maybe Star Wars Eclipse will turn out better than we expected to. Elden Ring Studio from Software announced this week that they have sold more shares to both Sony and Tencent, granting them a combined total of 30% of the company. The primary reason for this sale, according to the company release, give the company extra funding to publish its own games. This has been a bit shorter of a video, but that's the way it sometimes goes with the news. Thank you for watching this week. September will prove to be a busy news month with Tokyo Game Show and a new Ubisoft Forward event coming up, so make sure to subscribe to the channel for more news segments like this. Enjoy your day and happy gaming.